All right, what's good? What's good? Peace and blessing, guys and goddesses, kings and queens. You know what I mean? It's your brother, Mr. Jen, rapper, investor, entrepreneur, wellness advocate. You know, the whole thing, the whole nine. So today we're going to jump right into it, man. We talking about the importance of mental and spiritual health. You know, the importance of mental and spiritual health is very, very important in today's age. I don't think that people think about it and talk about it enough. You see what I'm saying? Go sit down. People don't really focus on mental and spiritual health as much as they should. You see what I'm saying? It's like, how could you, for an analogy, you see what I'm saying? It's like, how could people value the engine of their car more than they value their brain? You see what I'm saying? More than they value their mind or their spiritual health. You see what I'm saying? It's like nothing in this world, literally. You see what I'm saying? Nothing in this world happens unless it happens in spirit first. You see what I'm saying? It happens in energy first. It comes from thought. You see what I'm saying? It comes from the mind. You see what I'm saying? It's a thought and then it's brought into the physical realm that we live in now. You see what I'm saying? It's like for people to know this type stuff, but not focus on this type stuff is crazy. It's like there's no way possible that anyone could fathom reaching the highest level of consciousness that they could possibly reach, or get into a level of themselves where, you know, they feel like they're at peak condition and not be worried about their spiritual health. You see what I'm saying? I feel like it's purposely not pushed onto the people that's in the community, onto the people that we live around, our loved ones, you know, in the schools, for the youth. I feel like it's purposely not pushed, you know, because a person with knowledge is unfit to be a slave. You see what I'm saying? When you really start to go down a spiritual path and you focusing on your mental and your mental strength, which is making it to where you're not so easily distracted, you're not so easily misled, you're not so easily, you see what I'm saying, peer pressured into doing certain stuff. You start to step back, you start to awaken. You see what I'm saying? You start to be able to see life from a different perspective. You see what I'm saying? You start being able to see life from a different lens. It's like, nah, I really don't want to go to the club 5 times a week. I really don't want to drink every night. I really don't want to do drugs all the time. You know, I'm mentally strong enough to realize like, oh, nah, I'm only doing all of that because of a social standard, a social norm, or I'm escaping something. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And when you're on your spiritual, you know what I mean? Your spiritual health, which is, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I put them all into the same category because it's like a team. You know what I mean? You're only as strong as your weakest player. So, you know what I mean? You want everything to be on point, but we all know that life comes from spirit. You know, so for people to not be focused on their spiritual health, when we are spirits living inside of a human body, you see what I'm saying? Not the other way around. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It's mind-boggling because it's like, it don't matter which religious text, it don't matter which religious guru, prophet, whoever you wanna go. You know what I mean? They all gonna eventually lead you back to the fact that we were created, there's a source, you know, and we're on a spiritual journey that starts from within for us to reach a higher level of consciousness or a greater version of ourselves, a divine version of ourselves. You see what I'm saying? So it's like to not focus on your spiritual health. And I'm talking more than just prayer. I'm talking more than just, you know, even just meditation. Meditation is very strong though. You see what I'm saying? Meditation is definitely going to get you down the correct path. You see what I'm saying? Make sure you click the link in the description to check out the chakra book that I have for people that are starting their spiritual journey and want to know how to meditate and focus on certain parts of their body through the energy chakras. Go in the living room. Go in the living room. But yeah, so you see what I'm saying? So it's crazy. When I'm talking about spiritual health, though, I'm talking more than that. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about your daily rituals, the stuff that you do to maintain your energy throughout the day, to make sure you wake up with good energy, go to sleep with good energy, living with good energy, living with positive intent. You know what I mean? And prayer without action is nothing. Go in the kitchen. Go in the living room, little boy. Prayer without action is not a void. And there's a lot of people putting their Zaire. It's a lot of people putting their spiritual practice strictly only into prayer. And they're praying and then they just sit there, twiddle their thumbs, and then they blame the Most High for not answering their prayers and making them live the life that they live in. You see what I'm saying? And that's just completely 100% not true. So with that said, I'm saying this to say that as people that are living in the world, you see what I'm saying? We're living in a country together. You see what I'm saying? So all of this back and forth stuff, all of this going back and forth stuff, you know what I mean? Colors and races and, you know what I mean? The whole shebang bang, man. We need to focus on solutions. We need to focus on what are we going to do to get to the next level? What are we going to do to raise our consciousness? You see what I'm saying? What are we going to do to make sure that we progress past the level of consciousness that we at? And if we as people are not waking up every day to push a mission that is pushing us to focus on mental health and spiritual health on a daily basis, just as much as we focus on entertainment, just as much as sports, yes. Okay, give me a second. Just as much as we're focused on sports and just as much as we're focused on entertainment and the movies, we need to be focused on mental health and spiritual health. We need to make sure our kids are growing up mentally strong. You see what I'm saying? Have a mental fortitude. You see what I'm saying? We need to make sure that their spirits are strong. You see what I'm saying? That this it's not they're not building their foundations on sand. You know what I mean? We need to have concrete foundation. So we need to be pushing for movements in every city, in every state. You see what I'm saying? Worldwide, that is pushing these people in positions of power to push the narrative that mental health and spiritual health is very, very important. You see what I'm saying? This is not something that people need to find out later on in life. People need to be able to be introduced to this stuff at a very young age, man. You see what I'm saying? We are products of our environment. You know what I mean? So the more we are taught, the more we grow, you know what I mean? The more we can spread light and love everywhere. You know what I mean? So like I'm saying, I think people don't, I know for a fact that people underestimate the importance of mental health and spiritual health. You see what I'm saying? Now, you know the wellness, you know, it's about it all: mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and financial. You see what I'm saying? But specifically, I feel like people sleep on the importance of mental and spiritual health. And that this is something that we need to address. If we plan on getting out of debt, if we plan on getting out of millions of people dying and suffering from depression and anxiety and obesity and, you know, childhood trauma and relationship trauma and not being able to fix it and handle it and stuff like that, being mentally and spiritually, which leads to emotionally and physically, which leads to financially weak. You see what I'm saying? Then this is the shit that we need to be. My bad, I've been trying not to cuss. This is the stuff that we need to be able to address on a regular basis and not just talk about it, implement. We need to be in the school systems. We can see the problem now. We got enough statistics. We got enough analytics. It's like it is no more needs for studying. We see the problem. We see the issue. Wellness is the problem. People's mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and financial health is unbalanced. You know what I mean? People's divine masculine, divine feminine energy unbalanced. Household unbalanced. There's a bunch of people running around the world in grown folks' bodies with a childlike mind. That's what's going on. And we got to fix that. But, yeah. We had 10 minutes, so we about to get up out of here. But, yeah, man. Tomorrow we dropping, you know what I mean, every day, more content. We're going to talk, drop some comments. Let me know what y'all think about some tactics that we should put into schools or some tactics that we should put into our daily lives that will strengthen our spiritual and our mental health. You see what I'm saying? So my way of, a way that I would say to strengthen your spiritual health is, one, grounding. You see what I'm saying? Walk around outside in the grass with no socks on for about 15, 20 minutes every day. You know what I mean? In silence, no music, no nothing. You know what I mean? Ground yourself. Just try to listen to everything around you in the earth. You see what I'm saying? The wind, the trees, the birds. Ground yourself. Become one with nature. Realize how one you really are with nature. Now, with mental health, I would say try to pick up a new habit to study every month, or a new hobby to study every month. If 1 month you want to learn about quantum physics, second month you want to learn about self confidence. Third month, you want to learn about, cooking, something, gardening, something. You see what I'm saying? Stuff that makes you use different parts of your mind. You see what I'm saying? Being able to strengthen your mind by adding new talents and adding different hobbies and stuff like that. Using it, working it. Those are two ways that I would strengthen mental and spiritual health and wellness. You know what I mean? So y'all drop some comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all got going on, man. It's your brother, Mr. Jen. Till next time. Peace, love, namaste.